Hello YouTubers. Today, I know it's been a couple times since I've done my shot, but today I will show you guys how I do my testosterone shot. This is my third week, so I'll go over the steps of how to do it, and I'll show you how I do it, and yeah, so I've already washed my hands. Kind of made like my own drawer thing to do it. This is my testosterone bottle. Oops. I don't know if you can see it. So there it is right there. I usually get about 2 alcohol swabs. This is the syringe. It's a 3 milliliter. This is the needle that I will be injecting myself with. And then this is the needle that I'll be drawing the medication with. They do suggest to put a band-aid on because you may bleed. I just get like the little circle ones. Alright, so this bottle is a 200 milligram bottle per milliliter. My doctor says I have to inject myself with 0.25 milliliters out of a syringe needle. So that's going to go last, and that goes next. Okay, so basically I'm going to show you how to do it as much as I can. I am in an awkward angle, but so the first thing you do is you clean this because it's very dirty, and just the doctor said that it's very good to clean the top. Make sure you clean it very rigorously, and that's done. Next, I take my 3 milliliter needle. I don't pull it out all the way just because I'm very sterile when it comes to that. I'd probably open it about that much. Now, this one is a 18 gauge one. I don't know if you can read that. This is my drawing needle. I don't pull this out all the way either. Even though I'm not injecting myself with it, I still don't pull it out all the way. I pull it out to like about that. At this point, I take the needle out, the syringe out, and I attach it. Now make sure it's attached pretty decent because sometimes it will pop off. So now I got my needle all set to draw. You see that? Right. Now, this is a 3 milliliter, and I need to do 0.25 milliliter. So I'm going to try to show you exactly where I need to draw the medication. Now let me do it first because I obviously can't see. So first you want to pull the air and put it back into the vial because it causes a vacuum when you do that. So I usually just bring it to my dose which I don't know if you can see it. That's my dose. And that's all set to go. Now, I'm going to inject it, and then I will tell you what to do after, okay? So first you put the needle in, and you push the air in. Okay, so my medication is almost out of this one, so I don't need to put the full needle in. I need to get it to where I can collect. Now, I'm going to draw back past my amount that I need to do. Because that you can push bubbles back in, and you can flick bubbles out. Okay, so see how this bubbles? See how this bubbles? I want to push those back in. Actually, yeah. So hold on. No. No. Alright. So, just want to make sure I have it correct. I have my dosage. The medication is in it. Now the best thing to do is to flick, because I still see an air bubble. Yeah, there's an air bubble. Shit. So hold on one second, I need to get rid of this air bubble. So it's going to take a minute. Good. I have no air bubbles now. My thing is all set. I'm just going to double check. I'm going to flick it just in case. Alright. So now the next step. I'm going to tuck it in. Okay, so I've already done this side, so I'm not due for this side. You want to switch off, sorry my belly's so fat, you want to switch off on each side, because if you combined multiple dosage in one side, you're going to either get lumps or it's not going to work as properly. So the first thing that I do before I switch to my injection needle, which I don't know if you can read it, but my injection needle is a different dosage. It's higher. The higher the needle, the smaller the needle is. The higher the gauge, the smaller the needle is. So, I just keep checking, make sure there's no air bubbles, because I don't want any air bubbles. Air bubbles are really bad. Alright, so now I take this, and it can be really anywhere. You want to make sure you clean the area. Anywhere. I do it in a rotated circle just because you're pushing the bacteria away from where you're doing it. Now you let it air dry. And while it's air drying, I'm going to open this up, not to where the needle is exposed, but just to about right there. I didn't have money to buy myself a sharp container, so I kind of made myself. I put my own labels on it. See, biohazard. So this is my sharp container. Anyone can use it. So what I do is I twist off this one, put it in. I twist this one on, and I make sure it's nice and tight because you will be injecting. And I always recheck again for air bubbles. I don't see any. Alright, so it said air dried. So what I'm left-handed. Some people are right-handed. If you're right-handed, you're going to grab with the left and shoot with the right. If you're left-handed, you're going to grab with the right and shoot with the left. One thing you got to know is when you do inject this liquid is very, very thick. So you kind of really have to put all your might into your thumb muscles to push the injection in. And it will take a while. So don't just assume because you're sticking it in, you can push it and you're done. You're not. So, I'm doing mine probably, I'm going to do mine like right around here. Okay? And I just touched it, so I'm going to clean again and let it air dry. Now for me, because I have a hard time holding the needle and injecting, you insert at a 45-degree angle, I insert, I release, and I hold the needle. Just because, I don't know, I'm not able to do it, hold and do it at the same time. I might be able to now since this is my third time, but still not going to try it. So, still good. No bubbles. So I'm going to pop the cap off. And throw it in. Now, my needle is a safety glide needle. So once I have done injecting myself, this slides up and protects the needle, but you still want to put it in a safety container. Alright, so FYI, if anyone's afraid of needles, this is the time to click out of here. So I'm going to grab, this is about a 45-degree angle, right here, and I'm going to inject. Sorry, it's going to go a little bit, the injection's going to go fast, pushing is going to be harder, but I'm going to show you. So, I slide in at a 45-degree angle, I let go, I hold the needle, and I inject. And I pull out. I injected. I pull out. That one hurt a little bit. I don't know why, but that one hurt a little bit. I might have moved the needle. It doesn't. It's not like an unbearable pain, but it hurt. That one actually hurt. That one actually hurt. And then I put a Band-Aid on. That one's gonna bruise. That one actually hurt. Alright, so then you pull up and see, it contains the needle. And then at this point, I don't think I injected it all. No, I did. At this point, you throw the needle away. And you're done. So, I did it on this side. It's actually kind of sore. I might have to do it in a different position some other time. I think this one actually hurt. It usually doesn't hurt, but this one actually hurt today. I mean, it's not like an unbearable pain, it's a stinging pain. But I can tell this one's gonna bruise. Ow, that one actually really hurt. Sorry. Alright, and then I usually just check to see what my medication is. I don't think this one's gonna get another. Maybe it will get 2 more. Doubt it. Ah, that really hurt. Sorry. Sorry guys, it hurt. So I just checked to see like what medication, how much medication I have left. I don't have very much. Mine's about like right there. So this could probably get maybe 2 more out of it, which would be a month, the 4th one plus another week. So it'd be about a month and a half. I may need to have to get a refill, but we'll see. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, so you always want to put it away in your container because it says right here on the side. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to shake it. I usually shake it. It cuts down the crystals. That's probably why it's hurting. It says store product in this carton to protect contents from light. So I keep it in here. Just because that's how I am. Oh, this one actually really hurt. So, that's how I inject. If you guys have any questions, I think I injected it into the same spot that I injected the other day. I mean, the last time. But it's okay. It'll go away. It'll go away. Just don't focus on it. Worst comes to worst, it'll bruise. So after the injection, my doctor said to keep an eye on it for a couple days. Just because common things that do happen. Sometimes because of the medication is so thick, there's an oil base in it. And some people are allergic to that oil base. I haven't had any reactions, but I just keep an eye on for like the next couple of days. You want to look for swelling, redness, if it's hot, if it's oozing, you know, like the basic signs that you would look for, like an infection. Now, just because you get an infection with this type of medication doesn't necessarily you need to stop testosterone. It could just be because you're allergic to a certain kind of contents that's in this one. And there's many different things that you can do. So always contact your provider. The other thing, too, when you're done, sometimes people say rub it because it pushes the medicine out. So yeah, you can do that. It might also break down the bruising too. Yeah, that one actually, it really hurts, this one, which is unusual. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on this one. I'm sure it'll go away within a couple hours. I mean, I did just inject myself with a needle. But I'm going to keep the Band-Aid on for a little bit longer than I usually do, just because I don't know if I went too deep or something. I might bleed a little bit more. But I'm fine. I'm not really concerned about it. If anything does happen, I'll let you guys know. So yeah, that's how I do my injection. Everyone's different. There's really not much that you can go wrong with doing your belly, because you're not putting it in your muscle and you're not drawing to check to see if there's blood. Because when you go in at a 45-degree angle, it's only muscular. And I could have gone in a little bit longer, so maybe it's hurting because I went a little bit deeper than normal. But that's fine. It's not like excruciating. It's just like a stinging pain, like as if you get. This is the first time I've ever had that incident happen though. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on it. So yeah, this is my week 3 on testosterone. I will do my month. So I got one more, and it'll be my month. And then I will just keep updating, because I want to see if my voice changes, and I want you guys to know if my voice changes. Differences that I've known so far since starting testosterone, I'm definitely getting acne. It was really bad the first couple times I did it. It's not so bad right now. I think my body's getting used to it a little bit better, which I'm lucky, and I'm hoping it stays like that. What else has happened? Oh, I started my period. So my period hasn't officially gone yet. I've been having issues with periods. I went on birth control due to heavy flows of periods. And my last period, because I just got my tubes tied in May, my doctor was concerned because I was on the Nexplanon and I didn't have a period then, but she knew that I would have my period once getting my tubes tied. So we're keeping an eye on that. My last period, first time with my tubes tied and off the Nexplanon, was a month, so it was a little concerning. So we're keeping an eye. If it continues, I'm probably going to get an elective hysterectomy, just because I'm becoming a male, so I don't need the organs down there, right? So yeah, it's not so bad right now. It could just be spotting, but when you're on testosterone, you're supposed to stop completely. So we'll have to figure that out. We'll have to see. I'll have to keep my eyes open for it. Speaking of that, I should mark it on my calendar when I started. What else has happened? My BO is definitely different. So I'm having to apply deodorant a lot more. Anything else that's been different? Oh, I'm really tired. I don't know if it's because, which is unusual because I don't sleep at all. I've always been on some type of sleeping medication. Like, I'm tired right now. But, like, I think what I've noticed that, like, after I inject myself, like, within, like, a half an hour to 1 hour, I get, like, this adrenaline rush, which I guess is typical for people that are doing testosterone. And then, like, by 6 or 7, I'm ready to crash. So, I'm keeping an eye on that. I haven't noticed any, like, other things. I haven't noticed any growth change down in my private area. But I'll keep you updated on that. So yeah, this is 3 weeks on testosterone. I will do another one in a month. Yeah. So I guess the biggest news right now that I want to tell you guys is I did get offered a job, which is really awesome. And they're very, very understanding of my transition. Like, legally I have to still sign my name as Crystal, Prescott, because it's my birth name. But in the work, they're going to start calling me Isaac, which is the name that I want to change it to. And they are, like, they called me yesterday, and she was like, we just got done talking about, like, your whole transition process, and we're really excited, and we really want to support you through it all. And I was like, that's nice, thanks, guys. And she's like, well, we made a mistake on a couple papers, so if you want to come in tomorrow, which is today, and fix those, and then we can sign a thing saying that any paperwork that's going to be within the company, they'll consider it as Isaac, so there won't be my name on it anymore. Anything that's federal or has to go to the state, just because of legal purposes, it has to be my legal birth name. But that's awesome. I'm very, very excited about that. So far, I really like this company. They seem like they want to help me, and yeah, so I'm glad about that. Also, the other thing is I'm looking in the process of starting to have my insurance, my parents' insurance, because I'm off my parents' insurance in March, which is my 27th birthday, and if I get the insurance through my work, the copay is going to be high, so, not the copay, the deductible will be really high, so I'm hoping to get, sorry guys, I'm hoping to get my surgery covered through, my parents' surgery, so I'm hoping to have surgery within the next 6 months. More likely after 3 or 4 months, because I'm starting a new job and I don't want to say, hey, I'm getting surgery, I need to be out for a week. I'm sure they'd be understanding if it came down to that, but I don't want to do that just because I don't want to give up on this job. Just because they're so supportive and it's awesome. So the process that I had to start is I found a female or transgender surgeon in Portland, Maine. He's actually my doctor that did my breast reduction, and he does transgender transformation. But the step in order to get a consultation is I had to contact my PCP, and she had to send a referral over, along with a note stating that she is comfortable with me getting this done. And then I had to get a note from my place where I get my hormones, which is Planned Parenthood right now, stating that they're okay with me getting it done, and then I have started testosterone. So I'm hoping in the next week or so we'll get in to schedule a consultation. And then they said something about, like, if I got it in the next month or so, I could be looking at surgery December, January area, depending on how long it takes to get the insurance to cover it. So, yeah. And I'll update you guys on that, too. So, yeah. This is week 3 on testosterone. I am going to be adding a link to this thing. I can't remember what the name of it. Oh, You Caring, I think it is. It's a funding app to help fundraise for me getting my top surgery, just in case if insurance surgery doesn't cover it, and I do have to pay out of pocket. Now, there's 2 options. I would either have to pay out of pocket of the $7,000, or if I get surgery and they accept it, but they make me pay my deductible, it's $3,000. So, but any money right now, even on top of whatever, would be very thankful. So if anyone that's watching this video could donate $1, that would add up so much. I'll take more too. It's very welcomed if you take more. But I'm going to start doing a thing where if you can donate up to $5 on my thing, I will do a personal shout out to you guys. If you do $10, I will sing a song to you guys. Any song that you guys want me to sing to you guys. And if you donate $15, I will send you a personal email along with I'll send you a personal email. So please help me. It'd be very appreciated. And comment, like, post, subscribe, share. Sharing is awesome. And yeah. So this is Isaac Cole Prescott. That's going to be my name that I'm going to change it to. And I'm peacing out. Peace.